The manhwa starts and we see a lot of goblins attacking a boy. But before they touch him, something comes and starts killing all the goblins. We see a lot of goblins' corpses everywhere, and those goblins who are still alive are really scared of him. Then the boy is standing and a flying metal club comes behind him. In front of him there are still a lot of goblins alive. All goblins start attacking him together, but he stands still in his place. When goblins reach to attack him, he suddenly disappears. Then we see a lot of blood in front of Mick. An arrow come towards the Mick, but it got sliced into two in the midway. Seeing this, Mick says, "Oh, so you charged in, relying on sheer numbers. And now you're shooting arrows without any warning. If you think Ban Yoo-won came to the dungeon relying solely on this level of power, then you're mistaken." He gives his weapon command to transform. At the same moment all the goblins come to attack him together. But before they reached him, his weapon turned into a gun. Pointing his finger towards the goblins, he gives command to his gun to start shooting. In the next picture we see our MC, who is at the moment 4 years old, and his name is Ban Yoo-won. He is sitting on the floor and reading some kind of book. Then his mother and father start to comment on that. "My sin, my soul, Roll Lee. Oh, how smart. My dear gave birth to a genius. Oh come on, honey. When did you teach him English? But how does he know languages from countries he's never seen? Apple, apple. I never taught him that. What?" His grandpa came into the room and started laughing more loudly than says, "Our Yoo-won has inherited the thick bloodline of our ancestors. At last, a child has been born. Who will fulfill our family's long-cherished wish. The child Who will reclaim the Tower of Babel for our family." "Oh, father is starting again. Yumi, come here. You should wash up first if you're back, father." "Oh my nonsense. The Tower of Babel really exists. Did you have fun playing with grandpa?" "Haha, of course, more than fun." Grandpa took Mick book and started telling a story. A long time ago, in a chaotic world, the great ancestor of our Ban family. Our ancestor was the master of language, able to interpret and transform all languages. We must never forget that we are the descendants of such a great person. Mick asked, "Where is that tower?" But grandpa says, "The tower, huh, even grandpa doesn't know where it is. That's our building." Sigh. "But one thing is certain. Once we find it, our family will regain all our power and glory." When I was young, every time grandpa told me stories of our ancestors' adventures, I hoped that my extraordinary linguistic talent could. Oh dear, father never gets tired, does he? Well, Yoo-won seems to enjoy it, so it's fine. Help fulfill our family's long-cherished wish. But my ability far exceeded that expectation. And as time passed, judging by the score, I should definitely pass. Ban Yoo-won, university applicant. Political Science and Diplomacy Department at S University. Why are the results so late? Suddenly laptop screen starts glitching. He didn't understand what's this. But then suddenly a status window came in front of him. But the language written on it was different from normal language, so he didn't understand what was happening. Why is there a blue glass window? In this twisted writing, it's a script I've never seen before. The best academy in the alternate dimension. We congratulate you on passing the document screening. What the hell is this? And how can I read this? Ban Yoo-won, you are summoned to the practical evaluation venue. If you pass, you will become a prospective student, so please prepare yourself. 10, 9, 8 Oh, I passed. Acceptance letter as expected. Maybe I'm just too nervous. Transportation to the exam venue will commence in 5, 4.3, 2, and LT. Practical evaluation start. Summoning Ban Yoo-won to the practical evaluation venue. I must be seeing things. Hey, Ban Yoo-won, did you pass? In the next picture we see he has teleported into a cave. Oh no. The special practical evaluation and GT for candidates from lower dimensions has begun. What's going on? Suddenly, this isn't a game. Did I really get summoned? My head gurs, it doesn't seem like an illusion. Please defeat the blind goblin and destroy the dungeon core. What are they talking about with practical evaluation and special exam? Please send me back T. I never even applied. Because of his screaming, 2 goblins come behind him. He was really frightened seeing them. Human, I hear a human voice. The prey is here. Prey, are they talking about me? Oh my god, now I can't even understand what these guys are saying. Practical evaluation, blind goblins, dungeon core, damn, what is happening here? Do I really have to defeat those things to get out of here? This feels like something out of a game or novel. Smart. With the pain in my head and the sense of reality here. I don't know what's going on, but this feels real. Did they say blind goblins? If I want to get out of here, I'll have to fight those things. But how am I supposed to do that? Modern people can't even be sure of beating a chihuahua. Arg, a goblin attacked in front of him. So he was really scared and he thought, can this goblin see me? But then that goblin started attacking everywhere randomly. Then he understands that those goblins can't see him. Then he thought he can't panic and stand, but accidentally he kicked a stone and because of that noise a goblin attacked him. But he barely dodged by moving to the side. Second goblin asks, what is it? The sound came from here, are you sure? It's definitely here. Don't let it escape, calm down. Calm down. These guys are blind, but they're sensitive to sounds and movements. They seem to hunt by cornering their prey while talking to each other. No matter how well I hide, they'll catch me eventually. If I don't want to die, I need to think. The habits of these blind goblins. If it were me, I could use that. There's no time to waste. Now is the time to act. Then MC threw some stones in another direction. Those 2 goblins think that MC is in that direction. So they rushed to attack him, but they found out that it was only 2 stones. MC threw another big stone and hit a goblin. The goblin thought that it was the enemy's attack. So he turned back and immediately attacked the enemy. But it was another goblin. And before he understands what is happening, MC shouted in goblin's language. The prey resisted. Strike it down. Then that goblin hits another goblin in the head and kill it on the spot. But the goblin fell on top of him and the first goblin got trapped. Seeing all this, MC was a little scared and relieved. Then MC picked up the club that was lying on the floor. And stand in front of that goblin. Sorry, but you tried to kill me too, so you must have expected this. Don't hesitate. If I can't finish off even this dying creature, I have no chance of getting out of here. For now. I survived. From that goblin core a signing light started coming. Then a status window appeared in front of him. What's this? Congratulations on your first successful hunt in the dungeon. As a reward, you are granted the power of the higher dimension. Golden light started wrapping around him. But he was still thinking about what happened. The power of the Babylonian code has been unlocked. This power will be displayed using ideograms, a language familiar to the holder. Ideograms familiar to me. Chinese characters. Chinese characters registered. Unlike phonetic characters that represent sounds, these characters convey meaning directly through their form. From 2 goblins, the common concepts of demon and life were seized from their flesh. Other concepts are too complex or insignificant for the holder's current level to absorb weight. Seizing and absorbing. My ability is not just about language. I can extract concepts from things. Absorbing 0.2 demon. Demons are inherently a concept that humans cannot possess. It is recommended to store or separate this in the Babylonian code and apply it to other objects. So I can either keep or apply the concept. Should I try it on myself? Absorbing 0.4 life, Sheng, increasing the holder's life to 10.4. A. Overall abilities and potential are enhanced. All status up. Wow, I feel more confident already. Absorbing 0.2 flesh, increasing the holder's flesh to 10.2. Your body becomes healthier. STR up. Oh, I feel healthier. No, wait. It's not just a feeling. My grip strength, leg strength, skin, everything has definitely improved. I've absorbed the concepts from those guys. Understood, seized, and absorbed them. The goblin corpses that had their abilities absorbed disappeared. All that's left are 2 clubs. If the ACT of applying concepts works, not just on me but on other objects, then it might be possible. If this really works, I can escape this dungeon. I can do it. Now they're all dead. Using the unlocked power, I quickly cleared the blind goblin dungeon. Congratulations. You have passed the practical test of the lower dimension special examination. Phew, does that mean I can finally go home? The candidate will be transferred to the dormitory. What? But the place I was transferred to wasn't home. It was a world I had never seen before. It was a place called Union Academy. Where the heck is this? Congratulations on passing the practical exam and becoming a provisional student. Please wear the assigned uniform neatly and attend the interview. What? An interview? Please make sure to wear the proud uniform of Union Academy. No way, I just passed the entrance exam. And now I have to wear a uniform again. Give me back my freshman days. Sob, this is just ridiculous. They put me in a near-death situation, and now they want to interview me. When I meet the person in charge, I'm definitely going to give them a piece of my mind. At the very least, I'll demand compensation for my transportation. Oh my. So pretty. Green skin. Is she an alien? She's really beautiful. Welcome, Ban Yoo-won. I'm Yumina, the professor of magic combat at Union Academy. Nice to meet you. Ah, yes, ma'am. First of all, congratulations on passing the practical exam. Welcome back. Thank you. By the way, did you know about your test process? Caught the full attention of all the faculty. What? Can you believe it? You're the first student in 500 years to create a new artifact during the evaluation. I mean, 500 years or whatever. I was brought here without knowing anything and almost died, Professor. Amazing, truly. This is an exceptional case, even beyond the special examination. Maybe because we're from different worlds, our way of thinking is different. This strange school. I'll leave right after the interview. So I thought. Professor. What is the name of that pillar? Pillar. Oh my, I've heard that people from lower dimensional worlds don't know anything about Union or that pillar. I guess it's true. That pillar is the reason why Union Academy was established. We raise students with the greatest talents across dimensions and help them reach the top of the tower. That is the aspiration of Union Academy, and the final hope shared by all dimensions. The dungeon among dungeons, which is the origin of all mysteries and dangers in this world. It is the Tower of Babel. Ancestor, goodness gracious, a dungeon, that's the building I've heard so much about. What's going on here, Grandpa? Everything my ancestors talked about. It's all here. But they said it's the dungeon of dungeons. Does that mean strange monsters have taken over the tower? Whatever, it doesn't matter. The glory of my family and everything from my ancestors, I'll take it all back. Right there, I decided to enroll in Union Academy. Thanks to the professor's special treatment, I was sent back home. After gathering my whole family and explaining everything that just happened. What? You finally found the Tower of Babel. Good job, son. Father, calm down. I was able to prepare for enrollment. And now, in the lower dungeon of Union, inside the Hobgoblin cave preparing for enrollment. He killed a lot of goblins with the help of his gun that is working like a machine gun. And walking on the dead bodies of Hobgoblin he goes forward. It's here, it's finally here. I had only limited my abilities to language before. But now, from many goblins, I have seized the concepts of Demon 3.4. Life 6.8, Flesh 3.4, Murder 0.34, Shooting 0.57. But now, it's completely different. The Babylonian code. I can verbalize, absorb, and manipulate the concepts of all objects. When I defeat an enemy, I can acquire the concepts I can recognize. The more I acquire, the stronger I become. The concept I obtained from my first dungeon, the Blind Goblin Cave, I imbued into the club and strengthened it into a weapon, which is a club flies on its own and kills a goblin with only one hit. And then we see the club's abilities. It's a club infused with Ghostly Energy 1, the first artifact created by Ban Yoo-won. It reveals its true form at the owner's command and can transform and ACT freely, an autonomous artifact. Good job, buddy. Thanks to this guy, I made by chance, I had a good evaluation result. Now, let's sort out the spoils. Code check. He was surprised to see his own characteristics because among the concepts I obtained from monsters, there's something I've never seen before. From the goblin, I seized Life 5. Magic 3, Host -5, Flesh 3, Soul 2, Leadership 1, Murder 1.7, House Spirit 0.05, Soul. What's this? What's wrong? Oh, do you want it? Of course, I'll give it to you. Just a moment, I'll give you some life, ghost and spirit too. This is what I have learned so far, taking out all the small concepts I've obtained so far, and imbuing them into the club. Suddenly a bright light came from the club and the club evolved. The combined concepts form a perfect harmony, causing a transformation in the artifact. Ghost 2.5 and Beast -4 automatically combine. A perfect synergy results in a fusion that goes far beyond the current depth. Beast. Did one of the concepts I'd left alone suddenly transform? Due to transcendental fusion, Ghost Beast 10 has been completed. Ghost Beast. Combining the characters for Ghost and Beast gives us Ghost Beast. It's extremely fantasy-like. Well, can I touch it? He is trying to touch his own artifact. But he is afraid because his artifact has the form of a snake. Shish. It can still transform into a magic gun or a shield, right? So cute. Alright, from now on, your name is Eve. Shish tilde. Let's just check the growth stats before we head back. Based on what I've experienced so far. Life, this seems to be a concept similar to a level in a game. Flesh seems to represent physical stats, but why is my soul stat so high? These abilities like all-seeing eyes and all-hearing ears are probably related to my language skills. Let's just skip what I don't understand. How about you, Eve? Do you think you'll be able to surprise the others now? SSSHHH. Well, it's fine. What matters is the growth rate, right? Since the dungeon core has been destroyed, you can return from the dungeon. Would you like to return? Yes. No. Alright, let's head out. To the Union Academy entrance ceremony. Union Academy auditorium for entrance ceremonies only. A lot of students are going to the entrance ceremony. In the hall all the students are sitting. Ban also teleports in the center of the hall. Wow tilde. So many people, but still, activating all-seeing eyes. All-seeing eyes. The eyes that read everything. Depending on proficiencies, they allow the user to understand the aura and spirit of a target more deeply. As expected, unlike me, WHO entered through a special admission for lower dimensions. The regular students WHO came through the normal process look really strong, even at a glance. They're probably at least 10 times stronger than me. But where's my seat? Hey. Huh. If you're from a lower dimension, don't wander around and just get lost over there. Ack. Oh, sure, thanks tilde. As expected, those WHO came in through the regular process have high opinions of themselves. They're discriminating against me just because I'm from a lower dimension. Even here, the ones WHO have power and strength look down on those beneath them. Is it the same everywhere in the world where people live? Ban. Special admission students sit over here. Oh. Is this where the special admission students from lower dimensions sit? Wow. It feels like exile. OT, but wait. What the? These guys. Are they really special admission students from lower dimensions? All three of them. Their stats. Are they strong enough to wipe the floor with the regular students? Ban. Oh, hey, Slight. This is our spot, right? These special seats are amazing. Amazing. This guy is as Light, haha. He's the handsome roommate I met at the dorm before the entrance ceremony. Our first meeting was a bit unusual. WHO or you? OMG. Looking at your clothes, don't you know? I'm a freshman here. You're my roommate. Oh, sorry, I just finished a practical evaluation, so my nerves were a bit sharp. Are you okay? Ha. This guy. He looks exactly like a prince from a fairy tale. You're my roommate. Quite a temper. Still, considering he apologized first, he might not be such a bad guy after all. What, a blind goblin? You had to take a practical exam for something like that, Ban. Even a new recruit with basic training could hunt a goblin easily, no? What nonsense. This guy's totally oblivious. 100% oblivious. Come to think of it, we've been talking without even washing up. It's while been I've talked to so some me too. Alright, should we go wash up then? The dorm shower room is communal, right? Let's continue our conversation while we. Why you go first, Ban. Huh. We'll go, in a bit, huh. This awkwardness. This awkwardness. By the way, if this is the special admissions designated seat, then the other two must be hello. Ah, hi. So, see cute. Nice to meet you. Ah, and you too. Hello. Why, what's wrong? That thing wrapped around your arm. Interesting. Are you talking about Eve? You can see it, huh, you too. This snake, it's the same artifact from before, isn't it? How did it change so much in just a few days? Can I touch it? It's just too cute. My name is Dokgo Yeon. I'm the daughter of a martial artist. What's your name? I'm Ban Yoo-won. Martial artist. Do you use martial arts or something? Like shooting? Energy blasts. Your understanding is not entirely wrong. Korea. For real. My name is Rochelle. Nice to meet you. Well, since we've got fantasy, there's no reason martial arts wouldn't exist. I'm as Light. You can call me Light. Nice to meet you, Rochelle, Dokgo. Looks like the ceremony is about to start. Oh, it's Professor Yumina. Ban, did you also have a consultation with Professor Yumina? Yeah, Light, you too. You too. The auditorium ceiling is opening. What's going on? The moment the auditorium's ceiling opened, a loud voice started echoing. Everyone has gathered. With the sound there's also a lot of pressure that no one can resist. Because of fear no one dares raise their head up. Everyone was trembling because of fear and pressure. What is this overwhelming pressure? In the sky. When he raised his head up he saw a giant eye looking down from the sky. From the giant eye once again sound came. Now then. I will begin the entrance ceremony for the 2557th Union Academy class. There's something massive. Towering over.